I've just had delivered a new Matabi Super 16 litre knapsack sprayer. I paid a bit more than I paid before for sprayers, having used the fairly cheap plastic ones that we're all familiar with, and found although they can do a reasonable job, they do tend to block up quite easily, and the life of the pumper on it that provides the pressure for the cylinder is not very long. They only last a year or two, and then basically they're worn out. I've got quite a big garden, so I need something that's going to be a bit more reliable, so I spent a bit more money, and hopefully this will do a good job. Anyway, we shall see. Pipe with accessory pack, instructions, heavy duty metal lance, here's the body of the machine. I shall now assemble this and get it ready for use, fill it up, and then we'll do a test. The standard nozzle which comes with this, basically already assembled, gives quite a wide spray, a fan in other words. This isn't what I want. I want to use this to kill weeds, and so I'm going to have something that actually concentrates the fluid onto each individual weed as it goes down the drive. So that's the one I'm going to fit first. To change the nozzle from the standard fitting one, which is on the end of the lance here, you get an accessory pack, and to use any of these other nozzles, including the one that I want to use, which is the small pinhole to directly squirt the weed killer onto the weeds. We also use this little filter just to check that it doesn't, or just to help for it not to get blocked up. So we first of all got to remove this, fit the accessory plastic end, and then install these to do the job. So that involves unscrewing this, fitting the accessory holder, taking the end off. We then fit the filter. And the little squirty thing. We can now direct the weed killer directly onto the individual weeds. I'm just testing out the spray just by using water at the moment before I start putting any chemicals into it. And as you can see, it's working perfectly. One useful feature that this sprayer has is that you can adjust the pressure of delivery with this easily moved control underneath. Because we've got pet dogs, hens and cats, we don't use violent poison to put weeds out around the property. But we make up our own, which is safe for animals. Handful of salt. gallon of white vinegar.
It is Girls Aloud, yes, 6 points, good. Under what name did Andrew Gold and 10cc's group?
Pressure is generated by this side lever, which is quite a heavily built metal thing, and 2 or 3 strokes will get it up to pressure. Because this sprayer holds 16 litres, that's about 30 pounds. So the shoulder straps are really essential to help you hold this onto your back. You'll see that these 2 straps, they can be swapped from side to side quite easily. But on this one here, as it comes ready assembled, there is a plain end here which fits into these slots here, and the other end, the other side, has got a clip. We'll see how these work in just a minute. To fit the plain end, push it through here, then feed it back through here, like this. It's a bit fiddly, but it can be done. Pull it tight. The other side, which has the hook, we'll see how that works in just a moment. If your sprayer is actually full of fluid up to the 16 litre limit, then it's going to weigh about 30 pounds. The easiest way to put it on your back is to have a fairly high table. Pull the pumping lever right the way forward. Have the wand next to it on the table here. Hook this side over your arm and lift. And simply hook the other side into the slot on the right hand side. Lift it over your shoulder. Lift up the wand. Pump up the pressure. And you're ready to go.